Absolutely.
All you did.
Grab the chair.
That's what we do.
Yeah, we'll get you some more chairs.
And there we also then be
Hey, they're going to need, say your name and spell it too.
Sure.
now and
You want me to spell it for you? From right to left? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Lisa Smith. I'm a pediatric surgeon on staff at T.C. Thompson Children's Hospital at Erlanger. That's SMITH. And I'm also in the Practice University Surgical Associates and an assistant professor for UT College of Medicine, Chattanooga unit.
I'm Darby Kohler. It's D-A-R-V-E-Y K-O-L-L-E-R. I'm an attending in our pediatric emergency department. I'm the medical director of the ER, the Children's Hospital, and I'm also an assistant professor at the University of Tennessee College of Medicine, Chattanooga.
I'm Greg Talbot. That's G-R-E-G-T-A-L-B-O-T-T. I'm the director of the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit. I'm also an associate professor in the College of Medicine at University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. I think that's it.
I'm Robert Brooks. I'm the Executive Vice President and COO for Erlanger Health System, last name B-R-O-O-K-S. And if everybody could just make sure their phones are on silent.
My name is Jan Keys, and I am the Chief Nurse Executive of the Erlanger Health System.
My name's Don Mueller, M-U-E-L-L-E-R. I'm the CEO for the Children's Hospital at Erlanger.
Fred Fletcher, F-L-E-T-C-H-E-R, Chattanooga Police.
Chris Adams, Chattanooga Fire Department Chief, C-H-R-I-S, Adams, A-D-A-M-S.
Andy Burke, B-E-R-K-E, I'm the mayor of Chattanooga.
I'm Don Barker. I'm the trauma director for the adult trauma program at Erlanger Hospital, member of University Surgical Associates, professor of surgery, University of Tennessee College of Medicine, Department of Surgery, B-A-R-K-E-R. First name's Donald.
Adam Royer, I'm the assistant vice president for surgical services, R-O-Y-E-R.
Great. We'll just get started here in a second. Just to let everybody know, there's not going to be any questions answered at the end. We do want to just give a brief update and start here in 2 seconds. Good afternoon. I am Robert Brooks, Executive Vice President and COO for Erlanger Health System. Erlanger Health System and Children's Hospital at Erlanger spend countless of hours training physicians, nurses, and all of our staff to physically and clinically respond to the worst tragedies. Unfortunately, yesterday, all this training was put into action. There were hundreds of responders yesterday at the scene, in the emergency departments, into the operating rooms, onto the patient floors. All of these people dropped whatever it was they were doing and immediately went into action to help. I would now like to introduce Dr. Lisa Smith, pediatric surgeon and associate professor of surgery and pediatrics for UT College of Medicine at Chattanooga, Dr. Darby Kohler, medical director of the emergency department at Children's Hospital, to give you a brief update on what happened yesterday. Lisa or Darby?
So, good evening. Right now, we have 12 pediatric patients in our Children's Hospital. 6 of those children are still in critical condition. 6 are in stable condition. We think it is important to point out that we also had 19 patients arrive shortly after the accident. These patients are now what would be typically referred to as the walking wounded. And most of the children suffered bruises and lacerations and were in stable condition when they left the hospital. Some had sore ankles and wrists, but amazingly, our ER team and all those around us were able to treat and release all of them in under 2 hours after they arrived. A couple of patients were sent over to the adult ER as well, and one was discharged. The other is now was sent back to Children's Hospital. What made this particular scenario particularly difficult was that these patients are all young children. They had no IDs with them when they arrived. None of the parents were present when they arrived, and they were all wearing uniforms when they arrived. Many of them were scared or too dazed to talk to us, and because of their young age, many of them were unable to spell their names, did not know their birth dates, or even their parents' names. Several said "mama" when they were asked what their name was. So we had representatives from our Child Life Department take photos of each patient and show it to the teachers from Woodmore Elementary School to give us a better idea of who was who. This process took a while, but was necessary in order to reunite each child with his or her parents when they arrived at Children's.
Since parents of all the children who rode this school bus were instructed to come to Children's Hospital, we also had that responsibility to notify those whose children had died in the bus crash. Fortunately, our staff was accompanied by members of the Chattanooga Police Department, the school principal, other school officials, chaplains, our executive nursing officer. At one point, we think we had 800 family members in our hospital. We want to take this opportunity to publicly thank and commend the EMS workers, the first responders who were on this scene and who brought these children to the hospital. We know they encountered a horrific scene and also know they did a terrific job. They did an incredible job keeping these kids warm, comforted, and safe. And the severely injured ones got here so that we could take care of them. I trained here in this surgery department. My partners, my former professors, the resident house staff in both surgery and pediatrics, the departments of anesthesia, the nurses in the hospital. I looked out into the emergency room and they were all there lined up waiting to help. What's happening today? We're continuing to treat them. We're treating them the way we always do, but we're currently offering our services to the staff, and we provided family chaplains and at Woodmore Elementary. There has been an incredible outpouring of support from our community and throughout the nation. Donations of all types, from teddy bears to pizza, and that was ordered online from people in Ohio, as well as cash donations. And we understand that several blood assurance donor sites are staying open later tonight. And we continue to encourage those with O-neg blood especially to make that life-saving donation. Thank you.
And we couldn't have done this without all of our city and county resources. We'd like Mayor Burke to say a few words on behalf of the city.
We just want to thank Erlanger and particularly Children's Hospital for all that they did. I got to spend a few hours here today with some of the families, and to a person, they were unbelievably complimentary and thankful for the care that they received here. It's important to point out that it was all of Erlanger. The children certainly in the lead, but what I heard today was that people from the hospital itself cooperated in every way. It was a huge Herculean task. The best moment of the day for me was to see some young kids playing in a room who had been stitched up and healed. And that's a testament to the incredible work of the people that we see around us, and we thank them very much for what they did.
Thank you. There'll be no questions. We're going to continue to send out updates through the channels that you're all already used to, and we appreciate you for coming out for the update. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Well, that was the doctors at the Erlanger Children's Hospital giving us